Hello everybody, welcome back to another review video. For today we have Blastoff from Age of the Primes. And sorry it took so long to get this review out. I had this guy for a month now. The only problem was time management, and I did record this video before, but the audio was not great, so I'm re-recording this again. But yeah, let's just push it all to the side and let's get to the main event. So here's Blastoff, and he's actually very cool. I love how they did with the brown and gunmetal painting on his mask, the purple, and that cool Decepticon insignia. Looks like he's crying. Yeah, there's not much to say, but he's pretty good. He's got a nice build. No big backpack. Nothing bad. Nothing terrible. Yeah. Getting into the articulation, he can bend his arm at a 90-degree angle. He can swivel at 360, and his arm can kick out that far. He can also swivel 360. He can look up that much. He can look down that much. Pretty limited. He can also do a full swivel on the head. And he has waist swivel right here. It's pretty firm, but not too firm, not too tight. And he can kick out that far. He can kick back that far. Pretty backpack's making it stuck. And then he can bend his knees that far down, 90 degrees. And he can kick out that far. And then he has ankle pivot, so you can get him, yeah, that's a lot. You can get him into cool dynamic poses. And then he has wrist swivel right here. Yeah, pretty good. My only complaint is this on his fist. I don't know why they put that there. That's really my only thing that's stopping this figure from being good. But he's actually still good. He's still good despite these. Yeah. Let's get him into some size comparison. Here's Blastoff right next to his buddy Vortex. And I gotta say, it feels so good for Vortex to finally have a member of his team. He was always so lonely on my shelf. But now he has his buddy. And it turns out to be his right arm buddy. But yeah, two look good together. It's good to see them together. Then here's Blastoff right next to Dragstrip right here. Both right arms. He plays the right arm role in Menasor. He plays the right arm role in Bruticus. Yeah, they're pretty good together. He's a bit taller. Yeah, I like these two. And then here's Blastoff right next to the Rise of the Beast Optimus Prime. And then here he is right next to the Bumblebee movie, Megatron. And then here he is right next to my goat, Prowl. Now that we got the size comparison out of the way, let's look at his accessories. He comes with these two guns. Yeah, that's what he comes with. You don't really expect much, but they're still good. You can have him hold it like this, but it's pretty loose. It's not really tabbing in right on his fist. You can also connect it to the slot right on his arm, or where it usually goes. Yeah, that's it. pew, pew, pew. It looks pretty good. Next up, we're gonna do is the transformation. So you first want to take his head. Me personally, just swivel it around so he's facing the back. Then you just push it down to that hollow gap right there where his head goes. And then you're gonna take his hand and you're going to align. You're gonna swivel it like so that it matches the curves right here. And then you're gonna do the same on this hand, like so. And then you're gonna wanna take the arms and you're gonna wanna swivel them out like that. You're gonna do the same on here, just like that. And then you're gonna wanna take the back of this and just flip it out like that. And you wanna pull it out like so. And then you're going to want to take these and you're going to want to untab it like that. Hold on, let me show you properly. Like so. You're going to do the same thing on this side, just like that. Then you're going to want to straighten the arms like this. Straighten them back out. Then you're going to fold them up like that, and then make sure to close in the gaps. And there you got the tip done. Now we'll move on to the legs. You're gonna want to open this piece just like that. Then you're gonna want to collapse that part of his legs in there like that. You're gonna have to connect this piece in there. And you want to open this up like that, and then you're gonna just collapse it in there just like that. Then you're gonna close this back up. Gonna do the same thing on this leg like so, and then you gotta just tab in the legs together just like that. Flip this fold out, and then finally you're going to bend the foot just like that. And bang, here is Blastoff in his sick looking alt mode. That is a chunky airplane. This, I gotta say, this gives off Astro Train vibes just because of how his plane shuttle looks. Yeah, it's definitely Astro Train material right here. I really like this. This is very, very easy to transform. He is more easier than Vortex was. Yeah, I love it. It's very cool. And then you can just take his guns. You can just tab him in that slot right there. And you can do the same thing on this slot right here. And then boom. Blastoff is ready to engage battle. So for size comparison, here he is next to Vortex, and yeah, they look good together. They're like the same height at the very least. Yeah, they look good together. They can fly side by side, heading to battle. Yeah. Then here is Blastoff right next to Drag Strip. And yeah, they look somewhat good. Colors are off, definitely. Drag Strip brighter, Blastoff is darker. Not that there's nothing wrong with dark things, but yeah. And finally, here he is next to Glorious Prowl. Overall thoughts, Blastoff is very cool. He is definitely way more easier to transform than Vortex. But I would still say maybe Vortex is still a bit better due to the more accessories. But Blastoff, yeah, he's more dynamic. He's just more easier. The only things yet again to complain about are just these. I don't know why they could have done something about it, but not really hating, just my honest opinion. He's still very good. Very good. And let me know what you guys think. And next video, maybe I'll have another review or the next part for Prowl the Darkness Rises. But till then, peace.